Okay, hi. Hello, welcome to my second YouTube video. My name is Cathrine and I make very cool jewelry. And if you want to know a little bit more about my story, how I started, all that stuff, go check out my first YouTube video. It's a very long video where I tell you a lot of stuff. So if you want to know, go check that out. But today we will be having a tour of my very messy studio slash living room. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna show you the state of this room. I didn't clean it up or anything, even though I really wanted to. The Virgo in me was like, you have to clean everything up and make it look like it looks perfect and neat and tidy all the time. And I was like, well, that's not how it is. That's not how it is. It is a mess. A creative mess of everything all at once. So yeah, I'll show you that today and also show you my plans for a workspace just for my jewelry. That will be exciting. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out. It's Sunday, it's chill. I'm just in my overalls. Gonna do some painting actually later and I'll show you that. But fuck. Okay. Hi. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, let's do it. I'll give you a tour. Hang on. You're gonna see it in just a second. Okay, we're rolling. So, welcome to this cluttered, cozy little space. This is where I hang out. This is where I make my jewelry. This is where I have meltdowns. This is where, yeah, all the creative process happens. So yeah, let me take you through it. Okay, so this table, I usually sit here and make jewelry most of the time, and it's cluttered with everything. As you can see, like, what is this? And this is a bag of, what is this? Like, I can't explain, and please don't ask me to explain this, but this is how it looks. This is just how it is. And yeah, it's embarrassing, kind of shameful, haha. But yeah, this is just like life, you know? Yeah. So anyway, and this is, yeah, it's in the middle of the room. This is like I used to hold my camera sometimes when I'm recording stuff. And yeah, this is my couch, as you can see clearly. I love this couch. I got it like at a secondhand store, like actually from, I bought it from the money I made from selling my jewelry on Etsy. It's not a lot, but still something. And yeah, this is also kind of like my work table, even though it's like my coffee table. But it's just, you can see like those just crystals. And yeah, pearls. These are real pearls, by the way. I also actually thrifted these, believe it or not. They were like in a breast. Haha, no they weren't. They were in a bracelet. Like a bracelet for like £1 or something at a secondhand store. Great when you find stuff like that. And yeah, these are all my necklaces. I keep them on this little thingy. It's just easier this way to have them more organized so they don't tangle too much. I mean, when you make jewelry that's kind of tangly, it's like inevitable. As you can see this, oh, stop dangling, stop dangling. As you can see this one, like, this could be a nightmare. It's a potential nightmare waiting to happen. But it's like, I found that once you actually wear it, once you sort out all the tangling, because it will tangle if you don't keep it safe, that's just how it is. But once you wear it, it stays in place. That's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah. So I also sit here and make jewelry and watch, hey, watch some TV sometimes with a coffee and hang out, and yeah, it's super cozy. I love it. Yeah, all that stuff. And I have my little window. Let's see if the camera can actually show you that properly. With all my plants. This is like my fairy plant window. We have a lot of like coleus. And a little sundew. I'll show you that sundew. That's one of my favorite plants. They're so cool. They're so cool. I love them. They have these little like sugar drops they use to lure little insects. And then they just kind of gently trap them until they die. I think that's really, it's really cunning and smart, you know. And I have my little fairy. She's there, like, just about to break into a little waltz or something. I actually painted this one. It's like watercolor and fine liner and just, you know, magic. And a little mushroom. Yeah, this one is crochet, and of course I made that one too. Because, like, who needs to only be like an expert at one thing when you can be kind of average, above average at like 1,000 things? So yeah, that's my life. And I have this super cool succulent. I don't know, remember what it's called. My boyfriend gave it to me, and when he gave it to me, it was so beautiful. It had like all these little flowers with bells on it. It was so super fairy cool. But I accidentally overwatered it and it started molding, and I was so like, no, you gave me this plant, and I kind of almost killed it. But well, he helped me kind of fix it, and now it's slowly getting back there. Yeah. Yeah, and I have my Flower Fairy collection book by Cicely Mary Barker. Barker? Yeah, Barker. Or was it? Yeah, it's Barker. She makes these super cute, like you probably know her. She's like a legend with the fairy stuff. She makes these beautiful little flower fairies, and had cute little poems for them as well. Very inspirational. Anyway, let's move on. And this is my, like, I got this little cupboard actually for free. It's a bit in tatters on the inside, it needs to be fixed, but yeah, it was free and it holds a lot of stuff, both inside it and on top of it and on all the little drawers. I love like a piece of furniture that can hold all of my messes inside them. Yeah, and this I love. It's my little shelf. Like I love this. This is like my favorite part of my living room. I think one of the favorite parts is like the little shelf I got at like a hardware store. Just like the raw wood is still there. It's just, I love it. And I have some of my books at least. Alice in Wonderland, Narnia, you know, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, all the good ones. And here we have a little Cuban oregano. This plant is crazy. She's crazy. Like, my boyfriend had a bunch of these and they were just like out of control completely. Like, they will overgrow and take over your life. But this is Joe. He helps me a lot in my jewelry making process. He's just hanging out there. He's a little sloth and he's just happy. You know, he's just happy, just chilling. And yeah, I really like love him for that. Anyway, and my Polaroid camera. I actually took this Polaroid in New York at that like legendary place in Brooklyn where you can see the bridge, that street. That's pretty cool. It was years ago. And yeah, I also have a little sloth planter here. Yeah. And my heart leaf. Ooh, I hope she will grow really, really nicely so she can just kind of like fill this space. That would be really cool. I support her, I love her. Hope she will get there. And yeah, this is, so I keep all my own jewelry here. It's a mess. as you can see, like the rest of my life, a pretty little mess. And my typewriter right there, one of them. I have 3 because you need more than one in your life. And all my little supplies for like doodling, bullet journaling with these, you know, these liners. They're just the best. They're the best. I bought them in Japan like years ago. Love them. And yeah, what else? My little, yeah, this is unfinished. I made this in like self-hardening clay. Well, mushroom. I still need to do the dots. Like, I will finish it someday. But yeah, and I have another little painting of mine. It's a badger. He's just hanging out reading his favorite book with his little glasses on and his little feet. His little feet, that's my favorite part of him. That's like his cute little feet. Yeah, so I do stuff like this with watercolor. I really like the line and wash part of watercolor, like where you make a sketch and you make a final fine liner drawing and then you paint it. It's like, I really like that process. I mean, it's kind of a controlled process, but I like to envision kind of like an image, an idea, and I like to carry out that idea. And sometimes in the process I find that one changes, even through the like sketching process or the painting process. I actually did this like a bunch of times and I just wanted to get it right. I have some failed ones as well, but that's kind of like the process with drawing and watercolor. You will fail, but if you try again, you will make something that you actually end up liking. And this is a little poem I wrote because, yeah, a few years ago I got really into poetry. It kind of consumed me, like completely. I was just like loving it so much. It was like I was living inside a poem, but it kind of went away suddenly. And this was the poem I wrote when I could feel like the words coming back to me. Yeah, so I posted this on my, I have like an artist Instagram called Vilain Art, and yeah, I posted it there a while ago when I was like feeling it again, the poetry, the posting it. Yeah, so maybe I will share more of that with you guys, probably will. So if you like that, you can, if you want to check out my poems and my other artworks, you can follow me on Instagram. On that account, I will link it in the description box so you can find it. Yeah. Anyway, I think that kind of, yeah, you get the idea. Oh, okay, I also have this messy table. This is for like putting the things I don't know where to put because I'm running out of surfaces. I'm running out of places to put things, and it's like claustrophobic sometimes because I'm like, but yeah, so there's just random shite, really. Yeah, not really that important. But I think you get the idea of the space now, the vibe, what I do here. Yeah, and also other things than jewelry, my artwork. And yeah, actually there's something I really want to show you as well. This is really important to me. This is like a vision board I made. I think it's maybe 2 years ago, when I was really into the whole, I was living in a poem, you know. And I did this. It was actually one of my friends, Trine. I have like these 4 friends from school. Like, we go way back. We've been friends forever. I have these 4 friends, and Trine suggested that we sit down together and do vision boards, like for what we want, like envision what we want with our life. You probably know the term, and I was just like, at that time I was just like really, I was finding back to myself and discovering what I wanted to do with my life, and I just envisioned this life of like writing poetry, painting, like me and my boyfriend living in a van in the mountains, just kind of driving around, and yeah, this is still what I want. Like, this cabin is still what I want. I want to like live in a cabin with my boyfriend and do like art and just full time. Like, jewelry is also art for me, so just do everything there. Like, we want to move to Sweden. That's what we really want. That's like a long-term goal, Sweden. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, I kind of lost track there, but I think you get the idea. Like the life I envision for myself, like living in nature, hiking, painting, reading amazing books. I love books. Writing poems on my typewriter, painting, and sleeping in tents, and just, living a magical life. That's what... I love that collage vision board thingy so much. Yeah, that's kind of... I like having it here. I still don't have the right place for it. I don't know where I want to hang it yet. But it's gonna be there. It's gonna remind me of finding myself and what I want to do with my life. Yeah, so... yeah, that was the tour of my studio, where I make jewelry and where, like, yeah, I already told you, like, yeah. So that was it, but we're still not done, and I'm kind of dreading to show you this. So I have this whole, like, floor of our house basically to myself. Our bedroom is in there though, but I also have this room in here. It's like my... that's my witchy room. That's like my writer's room, where I have my clothes, where I have the rest of my books, and also the rest of my typewriters. It's supposed to be... the vibe is supposed to be like dark academia meets green witch meets, like, I don't know. That's the vibe I envision for that space, like potions and stuff. All that stuff. But I'm not ready to show you that yet, because it's still not... I want to do something more with it, and it's a mess now, so I'll show you another mess instead. Yeah, so let's come with me into kind of an embarrassing part of my life. This is another room I have upstairs, and right now it's just like a storage room really for all my shit. Like, this is a suitcase that I bring with me to markets, like when I go to art fairs, stuff like that, craft fairs, craft markets, and try to sell my jewelry. This is like, put everything in here, pretty much. And yeah, it's just like, it's just a mess, really. I think there are probably a lot of people who can relate to this, and yeah, I just want to say that I'm right here with you. I respect you, and we can keep our secrets together. And these are my... yeah, these are light thingies for photography and video. I've used these a lot actually when taking pictures of my jewelry. It really makes a huge difference when you put light on an object, like real like light. So these are really nice to have. And yeah, just a casual, just a bag of freaking clothes, because I have so much clothes and I don't feel like I have anything to wear. Ugh. Anyway, this is something I'm gonna sort out eventually, and yeah, I didn't even tell you what this was supposed to be for, but this is supposed to be where I make jewelry. Like, in this space is supposed to be dedicated to my jewelry business. Like here, on this side of the room, I want all the way from here to there. I want to have like this big wooden table where I can just like have enough surface to have all my jewelry projects going, and just keep this a workspace. So this is where I will, like, I think film a lot of my jewelry videos and store my jewelry on display. I want to have all these shelves here to display my jewelry, like it looks like magical in here. And this is also where I will keep my, like, pack my orders when I hopefully get some orders someday. And yeah, maybe do also photo shoots in here of the jewelry. Yeah. So this is supposed to be, and have like do editing in here as well for my videos. Like, I really want this to be a workspace. So this out here can just be a cozy living space where I don't like feel like I have to do work. I can just kind of chill and enjoy my living room. But yeah, but this has been kind of delayed because of money. Like, buying that table and doing all that is just like, shit is expensive and I'm broke. Like right now I'm debating whether to buy more material to make jewelry, because I also want to be able to eat this month. Like I will be able to eat, don't worry, but it's just like, yeah, the money is tight at the moment. It really is tight. But yeah, so this was the whole tour part. Like, you had a really nice tour of all this. I mean, a really long tour actually of all this. But the project I'm working on today is the shelf, actually. So I want to paint this shelf. I mean, it already looks really nice and shabby chic. I mean, that's nice, but that's not what I really envisioned for the way I want to use it. Oh yeah, thank you cards, by the way. I made these for like my customers. I dried some flowers and put them on here, and wrote a little thank you with my typewriter. Like, just cute, like, thank you for helping me grow. I thought it was cute. And hopefully I will get to sign some of them on the inside if some people order from me, but we'll see. And I'm still grateful for everyone who's ordered or followed me or commented on my videos. So like, this is for all of you right now. Just thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. And yeah. Anyway, so this is a project in itself, and I already kind of started it, but I just want to tell you what will you be using it for? What will I be using it for? So it has this little pole that goes in here, and I thought, well, it's supposed to go in here, and I thought that this would be perfect for like putting necklaces on, so it will be like on that wall behind us over my big work desk. So it will be like right above that desk with the jewelry on it, and it will look nice, and I can put some cute stuff up here, maybe some crystals, you know, maybe display some more jewelry up here. But yeah, I think it will be really nice. So my plan for it is to paint it in sage green. I have here, I got the really nice guy at the hardware store to mix it for me in the color I wanted. He was really nice, helpful. And yeah, I want to paint it like all of it should be sage green, but I also have this like kind of rustic gold paint that I want to, like all of these little fixtures. Oh, sorry, I'm not pointing the camera that way. All these little fixtures, I want to paint some of them gold. I'm still not really sure about how much of it should be gold, but I was thinking like this little shell thingy, and these little ones, the dots, and the little lines here. I want to make them gold as well, and maybe a little stuff there. I'm gonna figure that out. So already like a month ago, like this is like one of my procrastination projects, because I sanded this down like over a month ago and bought the paint and everything, but I still haven't gotten around to actually doing anything with it yet. Haha. Typical me, starting a lot of projects and not really finishing them when I intended to. But we will get to it now, and I think it's gonna need probably 2 layers. So we're gonna do the first layer in a bit. I'm gonna get all the like equipment out for that, and I'll see you there. Yeah, so I have all my supplies ready and I've taken the necessary safety precautions to not spill paint anywhere, because I do that. And yeah, I'll just start out with wiping off the surface because it's probably gathered some dust while it's just been laying around for a month waiting for me to paint it. And yeah, I'll just put you in a little time lapse and we can get painting. Okay, so this is how it looks now. Well, I think this stage is kind of tragic, but it will get better with a second layer. I kind of found that the paint wasn't really connecting or binding or whatever to the surface how I expected it to. I'm just chilling with some coffee and a rainbow cookie. I love rainbow cookies. That's like, I've had so many rainbow cookies. I've tried all the different brands in the grocery stores. Yeah, I love rainbow cookies. Anyway, I'm just like having a little break, getting ready to do some editing so you guys can have this nice video. And yeah. I just want to say thank you so much for watching if you did. I mean, this is one of my first videos, so I don't expect that many to be watching. I am just kind of getting into the swing of things, just practicing, and hopefully I can eventually make nice YouTube videos that you guys want to watch. I know what it feels like to like watch your favorite YouTubers and just kind of chill out with them, just vibing. It can be so comforting. I have a few favorites of mine too. I don't watch them that much anymore because I'm so busy with this jewelry stuff, but yeah, one I really like is Megan Grubb. You might have heard of her. She's like an influencer. She does a lot of gym stuff. She works out and she's made this whole community, so she's so wonderful. I love her. I really love her. I've been following her since when she started, like back in 2016 or something, I think. And she's just so inspirational to me because she's very real, and she talks about her anxiety and her kind of like fears and joys as well. And I think like as a YouTuber she's very inspiring to me. Like we do very different things, but still like the way she shares her life and talks about her anxiety, and also like she's really good at being cozy, and I think we have that in common. Like just chilling with a coffee and a sweet snack and some Disney, you know, that's really where I feel like she's my friend in a way. Like I want kind of to be that person that you find comfort in and that you like hanging out with, even though you're not like there physically together. You're just maybe winding down from a rough week, or you're like sitting down with a snack and you need something comforting to watch, or inspiring, or uplifting, or whatever. and I just want to create this space on my channel that, yeah, that people can be comfortable in. We can be comfortable together and just also try a lot of new things. But yeah, feel safe at the same time. Anyway, again, thank you for hanging out with me this Sunday. And I don't know when I will see you next. I think in this kind of startup period of having a YouTube, I will kind of be posting a little bit randomly because I just need to get the hang of it. But I want to have a regular posting schedule eventually. But yeah, I hope you have a very nice day. Yeah, I'll see you. Bye.